All right. Here are comics. Here, next episode, here are comics. Transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, when you're actually watching screen caps on YouTube and TV and other responsive comments, I made against the deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead, click off the video, and go watch something else. Do not lie, say there's hate speech in my videos, because there is no hate speech in my videos. It's speech you hate. That's a different story. Let's continue on people getting these wrong in these conversations and be trying to shut them out with my verses of basic biology and getting ticked off about that. Let's shut out a bit. It's good to get vaccinated so you can basically fight, help stop the spread of germs. Yeah, there's lots of things out there that it's good to get vaccinated for. If you get sick with them, then if you're after you're vaccinated, it'll be easier for you to fight to get over them. So yeah, it's a good idea to get vaccinated. Just be careful. There are some side effects, but the cool thing about those side effects usually is the fact that they will eventually go away, because those are like your body reacting to the stuff in a more tame environment. So then it's like when the actual stuff comes in and tries to attack, your body's like, I remember this. Yeah, no big deal. So yeah, let's get on here. Basically, yeah, more unfortunate ICE shootings. Yes, protesters and ICE are having issues, and as I said in the comment that people need to on both sides need to calm down. Someone's like, what is the left? I know, like, yeah, they tried to run over someone with a car, and I was like, no, that never happened. That didn't happen. The girl was in the car, she was moving around, dealing with, ICE was around, so yeah, nearby, I'm like, yeah, that's, they could construe that as, trying to attack them, so, don't do that. And now some other dude the other dude got shot because he tried to intervene with ICE procedure, which is federal stuff. I'm sorry, no, you don't mess with that. You become an accomplice. You don't want to do that stuff. No, I said it on another comment. Basically, I gotta talk like a dad in a ghetto or older brother in a ghetto sitcom. Don't go special episode or part of a special episode at least. Don't go down there. Don't go there. Those dudes are strapped looking for trouble. And they're like, yeah, whatever, man. The kids are like, whatever, man. We're all grown up now. We're gonna go. You're trying to stop us from having fun, and they go, and stuff happens, and they're like, oh my gosh, you almost killed. Oh, you were right. Oh, shoot. It's like it's so bad. So yeah, that's basically what's going on right now. Don't get in the way. Leave it alone. Go home and tweet about it. Okay, that's what you do. Now let's continue on with our non-safe for work fan art. Not safe for work fan art on my tablet. And we're doing Loud House stuff. We see Rita, the mom from the Loud House, looking all kinds of awesome in her swimsuit, showing off her bodacious behind there. Luna Loud, doing a high kick there. You have Lincoln Loud with too many girls, because it's, if there's one penis, and there's two girls there, it's gonna be interesting to try to get do stuff with both of them like that. Lucy Loud, all grown up, showing off her beautiful body, very nice, very nice. For some reason, there's a lot of just pictures of dudes with other dudes. I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that. Lynn Loud Jr. Going for the gold with a dude. That's nice. Working on making those the next generation of Lighthouse children. So that's nice. Lenny and Rita and so many other hot girls. Linka, all grown up, I'm sure. Hanging out with a black dude. Very nice, very nice. So much cool stuff going on in the fan art. Along with that's cool stuff, but it's working. Now let's check and see what's going on with our Not Safe for Work fan art. No, not Safe for Work fan art. We did Not Safe for Work fan art. It's now time for the hate mail. Let's see here. There might be some overlap, but it's important to talk about. Someone says, some kids just love to do dumb stuff and hurting other kids. And I say, that's so sad. You must help them stop doing that. I don't know, remember what it was about, but definitely we gotta do that. So let's go click. Next one, screenshots. We're in the screenshot area. So yeah, it could be anything. Right now it could be anything, So let's go. Well, look at this one. All right, Charity Bazaar, all grown up. From Hysteria. That was a fun series. The Warner Brothers series. It's educational. It was also hilarious. So I enjoyed it. There were some really cute girls in that one. So yeah, here we go. And the person says, here's Charity Bazaar, age 29. She's so adorable. I can envision her as a blonde bimbo lifeguard when she's grown up. Sexiness is what makes her happy the most. And I say, she looks great. In her swimsuit. Very nice. All grown up. You have Loud Kiddington as this person's thumbnail. So it's all cool. Yeah. Apparently likes Hysteria. So yeah, Hysteria was great. Today was great. I might actually check out some Hysteria, all grown up characters. If not, that's it for fan art. Well, we probably would see some. So let's go. Anyway, let's see here. I say they was like, someone did a probably the same person, not Kennington as a thumbnail, probably the Hysteria characters for the Toon Team for Space Jam 2. And I was like, they would be awesome on that team. And someone says, hey, what do we get with them? Nothing. They really forgot the series, and that's a missed opportunity. And so it's, all right, they're going to be win the game with the Toon Squad. You have Loud and Charity, or the tops of their heads with the heart on top of it. Cheering up Pretty Girl Up, says that's the same person. Loud Kitty did as his thumbnail. Loud and Charity hanging out. Very cute girls. Very cute couple. Very cute girl. Loud Kiddington. Cool little dude there. And I say, okay, now we go to another girl. A girl who wants to be a boy. Lying, saying she is a boy. Let's see what she said here. It's like, all right, I'm out. Girl wants to be boy number one. Is trying to have an actual discussion with you as opposed to an argument. But you can't just hit her with, but I'm right, when people are trying to listen to you. Maybe you hear what they have to say as well. And I say, well, when you're right and they're wrong, seeing you defend the wrong side is frustrating, I say. Like, yeah, it sure is, We're lying. We're doing everything we can to deceive people, and you're not falling for it, and you're not falling for it. You're saying, we have to go by facts and figures and whatnot, and we're trying to do our best here, to go by hearsay, rumor, and imitation of true imitation of stuff, and you're not falling for it, and you're saying, stop doing that, stop lying about your sex, and so we'll see who's right or wrong, I say I'm right because I say I am, but you say you're right, and then you prove it, so let's see who's right here, all right, let's find it. So which one is right here, huh? Which one right? Who you gonna believe, us or your own eyes? So bad. Next. What I believe is right, and when you're right and there's wrong, and seeing them you're in the wrong side, it's frustrating. It's stopping me from saying that. You are saying that, but you're wrong. Lying about Michael sex is wrong. Says other girl wants to be a boy. The two girls want to be boys, hang out in the comment section over there. And they're just like, we're boys now because we say we are. Don't ignore our bodies and ignore our vulvas and ovaries and ignore everything else there. Ignore our breasts and ignore that we are females because we say we're men. Yep. Somehow that's not lying though. It is. Sorry. Next. Here we go. Girls like, we can normalize trans people being their best selves through lies. Nope. Not normalizing lies. And then it wouldn't have to be like that because the lies are told. All I'm asking is a little respect for my lies. Don't do that. I believe you're closer to giving it to me. I'd appreciate that. I just want you to be more open-minded through lies. I'm trying to be through lies, I guess. I still don't believe that any God exists. It's the lies I was told. I'm sorry, I just can't see any way that could be true because the lies I was told. But I still want people to be respected. I don't want to argue with them unless they're trying to use their religion to harm me or anyone else by telling me that I'm wrong, showing off that this stuff is wrong. The Bible says lying is wrong and that we're lying. You showed it, and you're showing it several times. But if you use it like that, then you're harming my feelings. You're hurting my stuff. You're hurting my feelings. You're making me angry and sad by showing that I'm wrong and I need to change. So that's the issue. And I say you will have to learn that he does exist. As I had to learn that lying about Michael sex is wrong. I will never respect lies. People are the best selves without them. Yeah, they are. People are their best selves without lying. I got time. Let's go. Next. Girl says, well, now I know how you feel. Now you know how I feel. How it feels when no one believes you, and they will never accept you for who you are through lies. And you don't love me because of lies I was told. You just love who I want to be. No, really. If I didn't love you, I wouldn't be fighting against this dark stuff. Asking you to fight against it with me. That's the issue. If I did not love you, I would not be going so hard. Sorry. Doesn't work. The other girl who wants to be a boy is right. Actually, why engage with someone who very clearly will never give you the very minimal amount of respect for our lies? That is all I ask for our lies. I'm not respecting lies. Hope you leave your toxic mindset soon of truth. Soon. I will never do that. It actually hurts to know this has been beaten into your head so hard. Truth is beaten into your head so hard, and you can't accept our lies, man. What the heck? Yeah, and I say sorry, but I must continue to fight against this. You are lying about what biological sex you are, and that is wrong. I'll never respect lies. So instead of saying you are a man, you should say that you don't like you like certain styles of dress or hair or certain activities that may be stereotypically male. Activities that may be stereotypically male, but obviously both males and females can make use of them. That would be the truth. And you got Bond, the long-haired scientist guy talking about something in a picture. It's very nice. That will be the truth. You know. As I say, check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.